This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off.
Dang it. Dang it. Oh, Rocky. Thanks for helping me out, fam. Forgot to click the share audio button. It be like that sometimes, man. I'm still learning. The StreamYard. I appreciate you, though. Man, it's a good song. I wish y'all could have heard that. Man, you know what time it is, y'all. Whoa. That was wild loud. The crowd is going crazy today. What's up, y'all? My name is Andrew Defy, aka the Gorilla Polaroid, aka the Hoodie God, aka Spin Quarantino, aka I wear my sunglasses all the fucking time because my eyes are sensitive as my heart is, aka click the share audio button, bruh. Yo, what it do, y'all? We back for another wonderful day of joy hunting out here. We got blue skies. That's what we're gonna start off being thankful for. Oh, your paws better be dry. Little dog. If you're gonna jump up here, go ahead. The people want to see you. So yeah, we steady joy hunting this morning. Like we always do at this time. This is where you tell me what your number is.
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. I think I started at about a 9. I think about a 9.5 because I'm on my second cup of joy juice this morning. So yeah, where's your number at? If you're watching this at any time, whether it's now or in the future, we traverse timelines on this here show. So just think about it to yourself. You ain't got to put it in the comments. You can put it in the comments. You can share. I would love to know what your number is and where you at on the joy scale today. Let me get Rocky's comment that he can't hear off. Oh, I'm so all over the place today, y'all. I had an amazing show last night with Masked Up. So I'm riding pretty high off of that. I got this little dog in my lap. She got dry paws, so she ain't finna get dirt all over my Kanye hoodie. So yeah, we feeling pretty good today. Where's your joy at? Take stock of it, because if you know where you at, then you know where you're trying to get to. You know what I mean? It's a different process to get to a 6 than it is to get to a 2. So that's why we do that. That's why we try to take stock in the morning and at night. So what your number is. What your number is. And that's about it. That's about all the time we give to that. We give like 60 seconds to that, and then it's time to get into the Great Joy Hunt, y'all. Well, the Great Joy Hint, I should say.
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Go. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off.
Yo, so I got something specifically I want to talk to y'all about. Because in the path for joy, there may be no bigger obstacle than the social media. Oh my God, Facebook, you're so awful for joy sometimes. You're so joy stealing, Facebook. So I got a couple little hacks for social media that I want to talk about. Number one, you've heard me say a bunch of times, don't keep your phone right by the bed. Don't have that be the first thing that you look at in the morning. Make sure you talk to the divine or your highest self, or just the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror, the them in the mirror, before you get onto the social media, because that shit is a joy stealer. But more importantly, and what I wanted to talk about today, because it came up in my memories yesterday. So I realized I've been doing this for a year and it has made such a difference for me. So I decided to stop using the like button, number one, because it's basic. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be hitting the like button and not even really liking your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, this is a very passive thing. I'd be insulted when people hit the like button. Like, don't thumbs up me in any way. You know what I mean? In any conversation, don't give me the thumbs up. I take it as a offense. So what I started doing was, if it doesn't make me laugh, if I don't love it, or it doesn't wow me, then I keep it scrolling. And as I say, as in URL, as in IRL. So as in social media, so in real life, right? So if I don't love it, if I don't laugh at it, or if I'm not amazed by it, then I don't react to it and I just keep it moving, right? And this is the same. Again, same principle on or offline, but I'll tell you, online, it has changed a lot of things for me. Just in my general demeanor, I don't engage in arguing with folks a lot of the time. You know, if something makes me angry, I don't hit the anger react. It doesn't serve me. What you know how many people's like minds have really been changed via Facebook arguments? I do, because I used to be an expert at them. People used to tune into my page just to watch me argue with people. And I've only had one person ever come up to me and say, yo, I just wanted to say, like, that thing 3 years ago, like, I was really wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanted to apologize, and I've changed my mindset. I've only had one person ever do that. And I used to roast people all day, every day on Facebook. Like, Facebook is not going to change people's minds. What up, George? How you doing, fam? So, you know, just this idea of love it, laugh at it, be wowed by it, or don't pay it any mind. Don't give it none of your energy. Don't give it any of your attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's online, that's offline. So there's my little joy hint for today. You know, be careful where you know, it's like Adrian said yesterday, be careful about what you pouring into. You know what I mean? You have so much energy. You have limited energy for every day. So watch what you're pouring into. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's like, yo, I could either sit here and argue with people on Facebook, or I could just squeeze this little dog until she makes awkward noises. So, you know what I'm saying? Just a little tip for Facebook. Yo, this right here, anger is reactive, love is proactive. You know, I was given the message in 2020 at a point that you are not here to pacify hate. You are here to activate love, right? And these are two different things very often. You know what I mean? Man, I love that, Nick. I love that. Anger is reactive. Love is proactive. So yeah, we're just going to stay on that. But, you know, don't let the social media suck you in. Don't get caught in the doom scroll. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy to do, but you ain't got to do that, y'all. You ain't got to do that. you're joy hunters. You know what I'm saying? So just go find some joy. Get offline. Go find some joy. Find it in the sunshine. Find it in the dog. Find it in some juice. You know what I'm saying? So now I think, indeed, puppy cuddles. There's nothing better. So now we get to the meat and potatoes of our show. Unless you're vegan, then it's just the potatoes, but it's several kinds of potatoes and some almonds for protein. You know what I'm saying? Where's your joy at, y'all?
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Go. Set it out. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it out.
Where's your joy at, y'all? Where's your joy at this morning? Let me know. Let me know where your joy is at, what the source of your joy is. Yeah. Play a little music to breathe to in the background. Yeah. Dang, Nick. You know how real it is? That's my pops. That's my pops giving you the cosign right now. Love is reactive, or anger is reactive, love is proactive. That's going to be the mantra for the day. Nick schooling us all right now. So where's your joy at, y'all? Where is your joy at? Where's your joy coming from? Don't be a voyeur, be an exhibitionist. Tell us where your joy is coming from. What are you grateful for this morning? You know, gratitude and joy go hand in hand. So this is the part of the show where we tap in with y'all to tell us where your joy is coming from. Nick says, the anchor. Yo, so if you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. Hold on, Chacha, hold on. We're to talk about this anchor. Music to Breathe To was it's an album that I just put out. It's a meditation sound healing album with some binaural frequencies in it. And it was made with this pan drum that Nick left over at my house. And when he left it, he said, consider it an anchor. And I don't think he knew how much of an anchor it was going to be. It anchored me. And I always hear from people that it's anchoring them, helping folks sleep and study and just kind of calm down. It's got some anti-anxiety frequencies on there. It's got some antivirus frequencies on there. So it's available everywhere: Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Google Play. Music to Breathe To. Check it out when you get a chance. All right, where is your joy at, y'all? Tap in with your joy, and I will tap in as well. A person I hit on several years ago who had to decline because they had a girlfriend is now single, and we matched on Bumble. Made me super smile today. Yo, that love. I love to see it. I love to see it. I'll be cracking jokes like I'm an old curmudgeon-y dude, but I love to see some love. I love love, man. I love seeing y'all in love. I like when y'all get to that point of love where it's like a little bit disgusting, where your friends are like, go get a room. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple people on the timeline that just constantly talk about how in love they are, and I love that channel. I love this channel. Never changing it. Let's see. We got more joy coming in. More joy coming in. Sorry I was early. I do like listening to inspiring words. Thank you. Yo, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And we all part of an experiment here. I'm working on a book, and this helps me out every day to develop new chapters of it. And some of these conversations, Nick's finna make that book right now with that whole anger is reactive, love is proactive statement. That's how we doing. So if you are on the live, tell me where your joy is at, just like this. Katie says, my joy is being present in this moment. It's been a struggle this morning. Present moment appreciation is key. Thanks for your contribution to this moment. Yo, super real, super real. How often do we live in the future or in the past and we not in this present moment? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Yeah. So, I feel that heavy, like getting into the appreciation and staying in the appreciation of the present moment is so crucial. Listen to your album every single night to sleep. Hey, it's a good one. It's a good one to sleep to. Normally it'd be like kind of offensive when people are like, yo, I use your album to go to sleep. But this one is kind of meant for it. You know what I mean? Appreciate these reminders. Appreciate you. Rochelle says, helping people gives me joy. Human service, being there for people in the time of need. Let me make this screen bigger so I'm not over here squinting. There we go. Helping people gives me joy. Human service, being there for people in the time of need, being able to give good, heartfelt, and meaningful advice, loving people unconditionally, giving out warm fuzzies, bringing a smile to others' faces, and changing a mood from bad to good gives me joy. Yo, Rochelle, speaking of, you know what happened a few years ago, popped up in my Facebook memories today? We went out dancing to that I Love Myself joint. We did those flash mobs. You came with us. Your son said the most heartfelt thing. Then we made that whole video. When we love others, they can love us back. Yeah. I know you know. Nick says, I'm going to the pet store to buy treats for my new kittens. Yo, some new kittens will do it. Y'all. Look at it. By the way, look at this little dog. Is she sleeping on me right now? Or she's full sleeping on me right now. This is the cutest thing. She's purring like a kitten right now. Bruh. Ridiculous. What's up, y'all? If you are tuned in, tell me where your joy is at. My joy in this current moment is watching my boy I went to high school with do great things in his life and promote positivity. Way to go, bruv. Need more like you. I mean, we just a couple of continuation school graduates, you know what I'm saying? Out here doing it. Man, one of the most beautiful parts of winning Poet Laureate was I got to call Calla High School and try. They still haven't scheduled me because of the pandemic and everything, but I'm going to go in there and I'm going to buy so much cake and so many sweets and candy and shit, and I'm going to show up and we just going to have a party. Like, they're going to be like, oh, what are you teaching the kids? And I'm going to be like, I ain't teaching them nothing. I'm here to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? I barely graduated from a continuation school the day of graduation. And, look where we've gone from there. You know, they tell these kids, they told us, a lot of people told us we wasn't going to make shit. That we wasn't going to be shit. And I just want these kids to know that, like, that formal education system does not define you, does not give you your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of amazing human beings. In fact, all the creatives that I know came out of that school. Had they given folks Photoshop and Adobe Premiere back then, like, you'd be looking at young Hollywood right now. So, just little words of encouragement if you're struggling, especially in the education system. That shit's not built for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was not built for me. I did not succeed in that system. I succeeded outside of that system. So, for the young people, it's definitely just a reminder, that you can do whatever you put your mind to, and there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat. You know what I mean? Whatever that means. I don't think I like that. I don't really want to skin cats. Nick, your words of fire. I love that reactive, proactive concept. Yep. Nick made the book this morning. About to throw on that music to breathe to after this. Yeah, get you some good meditation, man. Get you that good meditation. Pops always says prayer is the act of talking and meditation is the act of listening. You know what I'm saying? Crucial. Get that meditation in. Let's see. Katie Renee. I was also a continuation school, barely graduate. I have a master's degree now, and I'm a counselor for trouble using the education system. And no one better to be doing that counseling. And ain't it something to be grateful for? And ain't it something to be joyful for? And aren't all those teachers something to be joyful for? Like, yo, my teachers at my continuation school didn't have no kind of fucking resources whatsoever. And it was only one teacher my entire career that ever made a difference in my life. And that was my newspaper teacher at the continuation school. He's the one who told me what I was doing was poetry. Shout out to Virgil Doogie. So, shout out to everybody who's working to make a difference in the lives, especially the lives of those kids. You know what I mean? The continuation school kids, like, man, they got a whole world that's shitting on them, telling them they ain't anything. And I promise you that these kids hold the potential of the world. Like, most of these kids is too creative. And that's why they don't fit into the regular schools. You know who would have been in continuation school? Einstein. I'm just saying. You already know, fam. You already know. Let's see. Pop says, joy is in the morning, the start of a new day. Joy comes in the morning. We always saying that. Anytime anyone hits me up with a hard one at night, you know what I mean? I let them know. Joy comes in the morning. Uncle Jesus said that. John Hollingsworth, continuation school valedictorian myself. Yo, again, I'll bet if you poll, like, especially the creative folks, a lot of creative folks had struggles in school because that's not built for everybody. So it's okay. It's okay if you are struggling in systems that aren't built for you to thrive. You know what I mean? Maybe your brain just works outside of those systems. You know what I mean? So, just keep doing what you're doing. You the expert. That's another key. We haven't got to that in the Great Joy Hunt series yet, but you the expert. No one can tell you about you. No one can tell you what's going to work better for you. Who they think they are. It's wild, B. That's wild. Yo, Roger's in the building. What up, brother? I'm loving the vibes. As always, wise words being spoken. Man, the love is felt and reciprocated double. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm competitive with my love. Where's your joy at, y'all? If you tuned into the show, if you tuned in on the live stream, tell me where your joy is at this morning. We hunt collectively so that we can inspire each other's joy. We keep these vibes up amongst our whole collective, across the human collective. Sometimes we got people tuned in from the whole other side of the country. We've had people tuned in from the other side of the world. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing about Facebook and YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying? Tune in, tap in, tell us where your joy is at. Take stock. What are you grateful for this morning? What's got you feeling grateful, y'all? We're all different animals, and formal education only teaches you how to climb a tree. I've heard this analogy, right? It's absolutely true. If formal education teaches you how to climb a tree, that ain't gonna do nothing for you if you're a fish. You know what I mean? So find you some water to go swim in that you like. Find the right temperature of water and just go swim. Don't listen to these people about climbing trees. You don't need to climb no trees if you're a fish. That joy juice. Oh, that's an excellent recipe. I wish I could make you all juice. Like when this is all over, I'm gonna have a juice party at my house. Like we just gonna get turned up on joy juice. The party's gonna start at like 10 a.m. and everybody can come over, and I'm just gonna make like 45 cups of juice and just hand them out. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? You done hunting joy? Everybody rang in with their joy yet, or what? I know a couple people just watching, like, I wanna jump in. I don't know how this goes. I've never done this before. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Always do the thing that scares you, which means leave your joy in the comments, y'all. Where's your joy at? What's bringing you joy this morning? I get to meet with some new teammates with Masked Up today. There's some big joy in that, and just continuing this work. Last night, we got to do I think the show has taken a real form to it. You know what I mean? So I'm super joyful about that, and just to continue to be able to work, having conversations around community health and having honest dialogue. A couple weeks ago, we had a doctor on who was talking about how the medical profession and the whole industry had really been unfair and inequitable and shitty, for other lack of better words, for Black people, and holding them accountable and holding the system accountable, which was really beautiful. And then last night we had someone on who does street medicine who was talking about how the medical profession had failed our unhoused family, and just being able to have conversations with professionals in the healthcare industry who are willing to be accountable. I do believe that accountability is how we really how we heal. You know what I mean? You can't heal without accountability. So, that's the key. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really joyful about how the show is working. You know what I'm saying? Rochelle says, I'll bring my ninja. Bring that ninja. Everybody's ninjas are welcome. John Hollingsworth, I'm still trying to recognize my joy so I can say where it comes from. And so sometimes, I almost feel like sometimes that question is phrased wrong, because it'd be like, where's your joy at? And I think sometimes we need to use gratitude to get to the joy, right? So what are you grateful for this morning? What did you wake up grateful for this morning? My main go-to that I always say, and people look at me like I'm crazy. Crazy is an ableist term. Let me not use that. People look at me wild because I'm always like, yo, my heart, it's so wild. My heart kept beating all night. I didn't have to tell it to. I didn't say nothing to it. I didn't command it. You know what I mean? It just did. It just did. That's wild to me, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, as someone who was born with all these conditions that they said my body would have shut down a long time ago. I'm talking 20 years ago. You know what I mean? For me to be sitting here, my kidneys are functioning. My lungs are functioning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm walking. I'm able to walk around. Y'all, that's huge. That's huge. I'm so grateful for that. You know what I mean? So I got a comfortable bed. My pillow was super comfortable. I'm getting to talk to y'all and crack some jokes. This morning, I got this little baby monster falling asleep in my lap this morning. There's sunshine outside. It's a blue sky. Man, y'all remember when the sky was gray and nobody could breathe outside and all we wanted was a blue sky? Remember praying for rain? I do. You know what I mean? So let's stay thankful there as well. Really thankful for the ability to connect with y'all like this. Continue to have these conversations. It feels like I'm actually sitting around with my friends when I do this. And, I've been sitting, me and this baby dog and that puppet for, 10 months, coming up on 11 months now. So, it's beautiful to be able to connect with everybody and touch base. Where's your joy at? If you tuned in on the live stream, we got a couple of minutes left that you can tap in. Tell me where your joy is at. What are you joyful for? What are you grateful for? I'm grateful for elders. I got to sit in a workshop on Sunday with some older poets and read some new work and have them critique it. And I could tell that their critiques were out of love and wanting to see the poem be the best that it could, which was really beautiful. So I'm super, super happy about that and super grateful for that. Heather says, laying with my cat brings me joy. I don't know about laying with animals. I don't know anything about it. We don't know nothing about that kind of joy. Yeah, no, them animals and them babies. And even if you don't have an animal, just go watch some animal videos on YouTube. There's a great one that I recommend of a baby rhinoceros who hangs out with this lamb and thinks that it's a lamb because it hangs out with it. It is the cutest thing. And whenever anybody needs a vibe lift, that's generally what I go. I either order them cake or I send them that video. There's also another one of a turtle that plays soccer that I highly recommend. Rochelle says, I'm grateful to watch my children grow into their own. I'm grateful for my daughter's sassy attitude and that I get to experience it. I mean, I'm not going to say I wonder where she get that from, but I wonder where she get that from. John says, I'm thankful that your live stream just happens to drop in my feed with appropriate lessons at the perfect time every time. And that's what we call alignment. You know what I mean? That's what we call alignment. I'm just trying to be open to it. So I'm glad it hits you like that. I'm glad it comes in the right time. I'm just really happy to be a vessel for it. You know what I mean? Because we all just in it together. You know what I mean? We all just in it together. So, it's my honor to spread some love and spread some joy with y'all. It's really what I was put here to do, if we want to be frank about it. So, my pleasure. And, man, I'm just that warms my heart. There's some more joy for me this morning. You know what I mean? And I really just appreciate all of y'all. We have hit a half an hour, and I have got to run to Sprint because they are wilding with my phone right now. They are wilding with my phone right now. But watch what happens. Now, I know this from experience. If I go into Sprint mad because my phone, I'm having issues, all that, guess who I'm gonna get behind the counter? I'm gonna get that disinterested person who's like kind of annoyed that they gotta help me, and it's gonna be a whole thing, and we're gonna battle, and then our energies are just both gonna be messed up by the time we leave. Watch. I just hunted joy. I just got my vibration up. I'm gonna walk in there like this, right? I'm gonna walk in there with a big ass smile, cracking jokes, just on this love, right? And watch who I'm gonna get. Watch how quick this turns into a conversation with someone, with a random stranger about joy. Watch how deep this gets. Because when your vibration is right, that's what you attract. We live in a universe governed by the law of attraction. This is science, y'all. You know what I mean? People want to frame it as woo-woo when I talk about manifestation. That shit is science. You know what I mean? Law of attraction is science. So, you know, I'm just saying, I appreciate y'all helping me get into the right vibe so that I can go down there and spread some love, spread some joy, and get some back. You mean Sprint to Sprint? I don't know what you're referencing. I feel like that's a commercial of some sort, but I don't really watch TV like that. So I don't know, Nick. I don't know. All I know right now is that anger is reactive and love is proactive. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make a little note of that. Don't worry, I'll credit you in the book. This is, you just dropped it on all of us. You know what I mean? You should be on giving the great joy here today. So, man, I just appreciate y'all. I love being here every morning with y'all. It really like perks up my day. Even when I don't feel like getting on and doing it, I do it, and then I'm like, oh man, that was the best part of the day. So I really just appreciate all of y'all, all the love. Man, yo, Mike, I love you, G. I love you. So, yo, I'm about to head out of here. It's been that half an hour. If you need some more great joy hunt, I recommend going back and watching yesterday's video where we had Adrienne Aligned on. She gave some real gems out, including you are the feeler of the feelings, not the feeling. You feel me? Walked around all day saying that to myself yesterday. So, you know, I mean, we got other episodes that are available on YouTube and on Facebook if you need to keep the joy going. Tuning in late, sending love to all. Where's your joy at, though? So, yeah, I'm going to wait for Jill to drop her joy, and then we're going to get to it. Yeah, man, go check the other episodes out if you missed those. Man, thank you. All gratitude to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like all love and all gratitude, like pushed back at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like all the beams. You know, keep it lit. Keep it lit today. Man, we call it a joy hunt for a reason, and I feel like we were very successful today. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we're coming back with like the you know, like the elephant, basically. Like I don't know how many of us it would take to carry that much joy, but an elephant's worth of joy, y'all. That's how good our hunt went today. So I'm gonna dip out of here. I'm gonna go handle some things at Sprint. The baby is gonna go sunbathe because that's really all that's on her to-do list today. So yeah, you know what it is. I'm Andrew Defy, and I love you, and you can't do shit about it.
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it out. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it out.